I was gonna shoot her myself was the big balls answer. Yeah, but we have to choose when to play our big balls cards.
Ride, huh?
It's like Uno. We don't want to draw 4.
You ain't getting soft on them, are ya? Not after
Like, we want draw 4s, but we want to be the one holding the cards. We want to be able to drop those on motherfuckers. We don't want to use those loosely. We want to use those right when they're running out of hope. Or right when they're full of hope, exactly.
My husband. Missing me.
That I killed and probably ate.
Screw it up for everybody then, why don't you?
Oh, calm down, princess. I'll do it myself.
Holy shit, do you see how fucking pissed off she looked?
What's going on with them?
Oh my god.
Don't know. Squabbling looks like. A lot of tension with y'all, huh?
Maybe you should go assert some dominance and smack one of them in the mouth. I'll watch from here.
They have different ideas about how we should run our group. If they don't find any common ground, this whole thing's gonna fall apart.
No, it's just tough times.
No.
Everyone's hungry and people get a little stir crazy when their tummy's empty. And Lee, don't worry your head about.
You know, honestly, if she wasn't a fat, fucking ugly ass mid-60s fucking, you know, stern farm mom, maybe if she was like a really young tomboy farmhand that could like carry multiple buckets of milk and milk cows and like actually carry whole bales of hay and shit, maybe I'd be a little bit, you know, like maybe I'd be a little bit into that, but
that woman is a lifesaver.
aw, she's precious as hell. What if she was in there cutting a body apart, she just like waved hi to us and like looked all simple and nice and like innocent and shit, and she's actually like hacking a body apart in there? That'd be pretty wild. I'm sure she's probably just doing something lame like petting the cow inside the barn or something though. I should, honestly, I'm kind of rescinding my point. I should have said I want to shoot her myself. Or I was gonna shoot her myself. That would have been hard fucking core.
It's okay, Clementine. You can pet her.
It's okay, go ahead.
You don't have to look for my approval to pet a cow. Goddamn, live a little. Jesus, you want my permission to go piss too?
Cannibal could have a baby tonight.
We'll see, Clementine.
What's this thing?
Daddy said it's called a salt lick. Yeah, but don't lick it. It's gross.
Did you lick it?
I don't know.
See, again, with that adorable humor, this is what I was talking about, where they, like, detract from the serious tone of the game. And they, like, lure you into a sense of comfort with certain sequences and, like, certain little innocent quips like that. And I think it's really awesome that they do that. Like I was saying before, if the game was just constantly downtrodden and dismal, it would be terrible. But it's like they give you a healthy amount of, like, positivity. They give you a healthy amount of, like, building connection.
Empty.
And then they cripplingly destroy you by bashing your kneecaps in with the fucking pipe wrench. You gotta love it. It's a really good game.
You found it too, huh? Lee, they're hiding something behind this door. I got a quick look. They got boxes of stuff. Something metal and sharp.
Don't get paranoid.
It's my job to be paranoid, Lee. I got my whole family on this farm right now. How about you? What about Clem?
She's a badass. She can handle herself.
I'll protect her.
I should have said she's not actually funny. That would have been another really big balls answer. Because it's actually true, but... Oh yeah, why are we eavesdropping and fucking whispering in secret right next to the evil spooky door that you're so concerned about when the guy is within earshot? That's kind of stupid.
You back me up in case them farmers come running.
Hang on, man. Think this through. You smash the lock. Then what if it turns out you're wrong? You just fucked your chance to get a good meal in those kids you're trying to protect. Use your head, Kenny.
All right, Professor, what'd you have in mind?
Let me have a look at what we're dealing with first.
Hey, Lee, you know how to pick a lock, right?
No. Why would you say that?
Well, you're, you know, urban?
Oh, you are not saying what I think you're saying.
Jesus, man, I'm from Florida. Crazy shit just comes out of my mouth sometimes. Sorry.
Still one of the best lines in the game, hands fucking down.
Just take off the assembly.
Man, I don't know, I'm from Florida.
Again, like nothing ever happened.
Sorry for being overtly, insanely racist to you. Unapologetically.
Shit, I thought that was Danny.
Fucking incredible character right
You
here.
boys find
I
something.
love that shit.
Just checking out the barn here. Never been to a dairy farm before.
Just don't roam around without me or Danny.
See, it's kind of funny because Kenny could have backed it up really, really smartly and said, well, a lot of people know how to pick a lock, so I just assumed you might.
Hey, do me a favor. Don't fuck around with this door, okay?
And don't fuck around with this door that's very obviously hiding something that we don't want you to know about. Just don't fuck around with the door,
Right away,
okay?
Doc.
Don't fuck with the door. What is it, shy? Does it have sensitive feelings? See, I love that nuance right there. Like, they're no longer verbally, like, making remarks in regards to the door. They're just using eye movement and, like, signals and stuff like that. That's really cool also.
Hey there, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you lock that door?
Because we can't afford to lose our shit to the people in the woods. They come down here every once in a while and raid our stuff, even with the fence.
And you haven't thought about a way to keep them out? Maybe having walker traps?
Alrighty then.
Okay, let's not press him for any more questions, because he might grow curious as to what of our intentions are. If you ask too many questions, he's bound to get curious.
How does a woman like yourself run this whole place?
Oh, I managed just fine. Plus, I have my boys to help out.
Oh great, now I want to kill them both. That's okay, at least they're keeping each other occupied, less I have to deal with them. Thank God. Larry's kind of a dickhead, he's just manageable, but I can't deal with her southern accent. I think that's infinitely worse.
Guess I'm gonna need a screwdriver for this.
Okay, let's turn the generator back on, because if we press the button in and leave it off and Andy comes outside, he's gonna see that the generator is off. Like somebody deliberately turned it off. What is that, like a multi-tool?
Borrow this for a second.
It's very convenient that he leaves the means for us to break into that door out here where he doesn't want us breaking into the door. He's like, don't go breaking into that door now. Now I'm just going to conveniently set this tool with which to break into said door that I don't want you fucking around with right outside of where the door is. Mm-hmm.
Guess I'm gonna need a screwdriver for this.
Oh, that's right. Right. That's what we needed the screwdriver for. Fucking dick. For whatever reason, I thought we needed the screwdriver for the inside of the panel. Just not very smart.
There, that should do it.
This is also really stupid. So you see how Lee physically took the belt, right? You see how we're stepping away from the generator, right?
Fucking thing threw a belt. Damn it, dog. Ah, son of
It didn't throw a belt. It has no belt. If it threw a belt, the belt would be loose and still in the machine, dickwad. But we have the fucking belt. Now, literally, we are within proximity of the generator that supposedly threw a belt. And he knows we're interested in the door. Why does he not have the intuitive instinct to be checking this kind of shit out? It doesn't make any sense. Like, this is only where there's a structural flaw. Like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I'd be sitting there, I'd be like, Lee, give me your pockets. Empty them out. And now we're going directly right back into the barn.
There's a baby in there?
It's so stupid, it doesn't make any sense.
Careful. Don't
Analytically, it doesn't make sense. I'll give him the pass because it's such a good game, but holy shit, that was not well thought through at all.
Hey, Clementine.
My hat.
I said Clementine, not Katja. Get your fucking ears cleaned, you stupid bitch.
You knew I needed it.
Well, you did tell me it was a birthday.
What the fuck is up with this shit?
Did you give your hat to anyone?
No,
Did you see any strangers?
What is up with that?
Might have taken it.
no. Why?
I'm trying to convince people of this game's quality. Don't give me a reason to fucking showcase it as being dog shit.
Maybe. Do you think you'll ever have kids?
I don't think so, Clem. Not the way the world is now. I don't think I could do
I'm a
that.
deadbeat father of one right now. You think I could handle any more kids? Hell no.
Maybe.
Well, thanks for finding my hat.
You're welcome, Clem.
Do you want to pet the cow with me?
Nah, but you go.
No, Grant, you were not here for what happened earlier. You were not here for the back of the pickup truck. You do not know the horrors.
Mom, Dad, dinner time! It's dinner time!
Okay, honey, let's get that.
Dad! Dad! Come on! Let's eat!
Penny, come along, honey. Penny,
Just
come
shoot
on,
the
don't make
fucking
children
kid
wait.
now.
I'll make an excuse for you.
Just get it over with. Just shoot the fucking kid now. Why wait? It's an inevitability. We all know it. He's a detriment. He's a liability. This is smart, though, to remove the screws. That way they can be put back in secret. It is kind of dumb, though, because you think they would find some sort of metal paneling to at least set over the screws so it looks like the screws weren't removed.
Boy, didn't you hear the bell? Dinner time.
Why was there so much blood in there?
Look, we have food here, but Danny and I still gotta do a lot of hunting to keep everyone fed. When we catch something in the woods, we skin it and dress it back there. Mama doesn't
Hunting
like
at a
us to
dairy.
make mess in the house. So you see, nothing to worry about.
Hunting at a dairy farm. Very interesting. I can understand collecting animals in the woods, but to have a dedicated place of dressing and skinning animals is a little bit weird for a dairy farm. Kind of a giant red flag. The red flags here are bigger than the giant red
Had
barn.
to block the back door after Walker got upstairs.
Holy shit, is she married to Colonel
That was
Sanders?
wild,
Did you
though.
guys see that
Back
picture?
inside since.
Everybody sit down. Now go get the meal.
Oh great, and he's carrying a revolver
This
just in
is a
case.
delight.
I could eat a horse.
Where's Mom?
Now don't you worry about him. I've already brought some food up. You just let him rest.
What about a person? Could you eat a person?
If I wash my hands first.
Bathroom's right outside in the hall.
Yeah, great
Be sure to
excuse.
Get under your nails. You've been mucking around in the dirt all day.
Fair point. No, actually, I want to go see if I can find more pictures of your husband, because I'm pretty goddamn sure that's Colonel Sanders.
This must be Terry. Danny's baseball trophy.
And Brenda looks like she's eating for
Been
fucking
years since
5.
kids were playing sports for fun. Walkers aren't getting through that thing.
No, I'm looking at the
Walkers
scratches.
aren't getting through that thing.
Looking at the scratches on the floor a little bit there, Lee. Are we not actually gonna wash our hands before dinner?
I could use a shave. Gauze pads.
Gauze pads, let's take those. Okay, no, we're not gonna take medical supplies, obviously. Kinda stupid. Alright, though. Lee's survivalist intuition is not really all that good. Also, again, right here, this is a really incredibly well-crafted sequence. I love the creaks right there, like knowing what kind of circumstances they're in, it only adds to the tension. It's really good. What if we just tripped over the wire and like head-firsted into the stair? That would be so funny. Just like Lee wasn't watching his footing.
Musty as hell. I guess someone needed some first aid recently.
Medical supplies kept upstairs.
What is this stuff? Looks like a bunch of medical waste in here.
Medical waste.
Tubes, saline.
IV tubes and saline.
This kind of stuff.
There's also vials of morphine.
So much morphine for? Candles. Smart.
The candles make sense. The rest of that stuff is a little bit sketch. Also, we're not going to close the closet door so as to hide evidence of us being up here. Also, we just said we were going to wash our hands. We've been gone an awful long time for hand washing. I think it's more than enough time to have sang happy birthday 2 times.
That was Mark. But Brenda said he was up here resting. Is that blood?
No, I think it's Szechuan sauce.
Farm books, cookbooks. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Don't we have to, like, plug this in first or something? Yes, we do. Okay, I just missed the option the first time. Yeah, because this is what gives you the impression that there's something behind that shelf.
What the hell?
Yeah, with the cable feeding through the wall. See, that's also kind of stupid. They should have hid it in the bottom. That's what I would have done. I would have put it behind some boxes or some shit at least. I'm sure that won't make any sort of noise or draw any sort of attention, by the way. Just moving a shelf that big. Surprise! They're cannibals.
Mark. What the hell happened?
Brothers.
What the hell happened to your legs, man?
Don't eat dinner.
I also really love the creaking and the light flickering right there. It's awesome.
Clementine.
Such a good thematic touch. It's fucking so good. Love that.
Don't eat that!
Huh? Lee, Jesus, man. Did you find something? Oh, sit your ass down, Lee. This lady has made you a meal.
Yeah, Lee, what's gotten into you?
He just had
She was happy to hear
You
that.
can use some goddamn manners.
You're eating human meat.
That's crazy.
The hell?
ridiculous.
I'm scaring the kids, Lee.
Lee, what the hell
What do
is
you mean
wrong
that's
with
fucking crazy? It's completely conceivable.
Don't indulge him, Lily. There's always something with this guy.
Mom, I was eating that.
you? What is going on?
They're picking us off to trade us meat.
You're out of your skull.
Mark is upstairs right now with no legs! Brenda, tell me he's not being eaten right now.
Brenda will remember that.
It's true.
Everything could have turned out okay for you folks.
He would have died anyway. We gotta think about living.
He wouldn't have died anyway. He had an arrow in his fucking shoulder.
Rural Georgia.
Maybe if he was gut wounded, sure.
It's how I was
I'm all
raised
down
and
for
how
eating
I
a person
raised my
too,
boys.
but you can't just say, "Oh, he was doomed anyway" because he got shot in the air, like in the shoulder with an arrow. Come on.
And for what? To continue to rot till they eat some more. We think we can put that meat to better.
We outnumber you.
Lee, that's not a very nice thing to imply. Andy is right. We go after folks who were gonna die anyways, one way or another.
Like y'all.
Kenny, get your gun!
Penny, no!
Nobody's going anywhere.
We got lots of use for y'all right here.
What the what? The fucking what?
Put your guns down! We're walking out of here!
My fucking family.
I don't want to die. Mommy, what did I eat?
Everyone, everything will be okay.
Lee? Lee?
Fucker, I'll tear you apart.
The only thing that I gotta say, replaying this chapter, is I wish some of the pacing was a little bit better, and I wish it wasn't so overt that they were eating people. There's so many things to lead you in that kind of cognitive direction, but there isn't enough for subtlety.